Revenge is a dish best served cold, and some animals don't like their owners. This lady didn't want to hurt her pet cow. She was just trying to clean up after the cow had just given birth. She just moved towards the animal to clean it off, and the cow greeted her with a big kick to the face. The kick is so powerful that it pushes the woman into the mud. Before humans, animals could roam around wherever they wanted, but now there's roads everywhere, and this guy's dodged this bear's attack perfectly. That was a close one. A woman was trying to pet an elephant calmly, but the elephant felt threatened and tried sending the woman into the air. Luckily, she was not injured. This llama was trying to mind its own business at a zoo and did not want this kid to pet it. When the kid tried to pet the llama, it spit in his face. This is Misty, and she really doesn't want company. She is a hybrid between a llama and an alpaca, which are super similar animals. Misty just wanted to be alone today, and you can't even blame the worker since he was just trying to do a little cleaning. But that's when Misty decided to give him a beating he wouldn't forget. After literally jumping on him, the angry llama chased him out. Every day, I see birds flying in the sky, and they never attack me. But this man was not so lucky. He walked up to a bird and it went after him. This is making me laugh so hard, but also makes me feel sad. This Australian YouTuber was out in the reef and was enjoying the blue sea when suddenly a really dangerous predator comes out of nowhere and does the unthinkable.
Oh, I'm between the tiger and the turtle. Uh-oh. Oh, what?
Look, it just jumped out of the water and bit his surfboard.
Oh my God.
These idiot tourists were near a bear and they didn't think it was gonna attack. They were kind of stupid to think that, cause look at what happened next. Life lesson, don't go near dangerous animals, it's just dumb. A guy in Florida was out in the woods when out of nowhere he heard a bear. He hid behind a tree, but the bear found him. What ends up happening is hilarious but scary at the same time. Bears are pretty scary, but what would really make me pee my pants is if I saw a lion. These tourists were out in Africa when suddenly their car stopped working and a hungry lion walked up to their car. Even as he walks away looking for help, he runs into other hungry lions. This guy was in his treehouse when a bear took guard at the bottom and wouldn't let him down. This guy was out on his kayak in a really dangerous area when all of a sudden he got jumped by a massive creature in the water. This must have been so scary. If there was a match between a human and a kangaroo, the kangaroo would definitely win. A kangaroo's kick is worth 750 pounds of force. But this story is based solely on luck. The man in this clip is out hunting with his dog and somehow his pet got into a headlock by a huge kangaroo. When the man got to the kangaroo, it got startled and let go of the dog. The man wasn't positive the dog was safe, so he did what any pet owner would do and punch the kangaroo in the face. This guy has a pet grizzly bear and he explains how he manages to stay safe when the bear gets too close.
People, what they see us as is a threat to their territory. As soon as that bear feels that the threat is eliminated, it will probably just disappear back up into the wild. Now, you might take a couple bites, you might take a couple swipes, but using this tactic increases your chances of survival by about 90%.
This guy's pet leopard escaped his cage and took revenge on his owner.
Like what's going on, but Alexander doesn't stop. Suddenly, the 100-pound cat bolts out of her cage and makes a move that catches everyone off guard. Instead, get a firm grip against the smooth surface of the truck door.
A man was filming a documentary in the North Pole because he was looking for Santa Claus, but he got interrupted when a massive, scary polar bear found him. The bear tried getting into the cage and even tried breaking it.
This is flexing. She's trying to see if she can crawl through it. She's trying to see if she can bite through it.
Next up, we have this woman who was out on her canoe when out of nowhere, 2 killer whales came up to her boat and get super close to her. This is so frightening, but I'm so glad she was fine in the end.
There's one coming right under our boat.
This next clip is by far one of the scariest. A man was in a giant glass box in the middle of the ocean and was recording a gigantic great white shark. He thought the shark was just gonna swim around, but he was so wrong. The shark tried breaking into the box. These boomers were out on a tour in the jungle and weren't expecting any animals, but a group of elephants came out and checked the cars they were in. Everyone stayed so calm, a good thing nothing happened. This octopus went wild out of water. Octopi are way smarter than most animals, despite what people think. In recent years, mukbang, the trend of eating insane foods in front of the camera, has gained major popularity. This streamer tried to eat a live octopus just to get some views. She chose the wrong octopus since this one just refused to die. In defense, it stuck to her face just like it was super glued. The streamer kept screaming, "It's stuck, it hurts," but the octopus didn't care. This monkey tried to make a kidnapping attempt, but it failed.
Yeah, they're definitely tossing them berries. Don't run. Toss them.
This guy was out on his canoe in a really dangerous river and he was looking for some fish that he could catch for dinner, but instead he got something different.
Oh my god! That's a big gator, buddy!
Look at what happens when you try to pet a monkey. Luckily, the monkey didn't actually injure the person. A woman at a zoo was watching a tiger when out of nowhere a strong wind blew her hat into the tiger cage. She looked around for zoo staff, but nobody was around. She took matters into her own hands.
Now see this woman climb over a fence to grab her hat that fell off inside the tiger's pen.
What is going on?
This is video of the incident at the Toronto Zoo.
I found so emotional clips of animals reuniting with their owners. Click the video on the screen to watch.